Good morning, yogis. Welcome to this practice for energy. Can be a nice one to do if you haven't slept well or if you're having a busy week at work. When we focus on the upper part of the body, that can sometimes give us a clear head when we really need it. We'll start today in a seated position. I'm on the knees, but you're welcome to sit another way. 1 minute breathing practice. We'll start through the left nostril. So you're going to close your right. I will do the opposite from you. So you'll inhale through the left. Hold at the top and then exhale through both nostrils. And then the other side, inhale through the right. Hold at the top and then exhale through both sides of the nose. Keep going. Inhale through the left. Hold at the top. Exhale completely. Inhale through the right. Hold at the top. And again, exhale completely. Again, inhale left. Hold. Exhale softly. All the way out. Again, inhale right. Hold. Exhale slowly. All the way out. One more time on each side. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale. And last time, inhale right. Hold. And exhale. Feel free to keep your eyes closed for a few moments. And just make a conscious decision to keep your energy within yourself. We have a shorter practice, and you'll get the most out of it if you keep all your attention within. So then we'll bring the feet forward, regardless of how you're seated now. You'll roll on the hip and bring the feet forward in front of you. Bring hands behind the knees. A few times with the breath. Inhale, open the chest and shoulders, lift the chin. And exhale, round back, keeping the toes on the floor. So inhale, chest forward and up. And exhale, back. If you prefer to let go of the knees, you can also do that. Inhale, maybe lifting the arms. And exhale. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back and exhale. Chin to chest. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, come up to a seated position. You'll just bring one foot a bit wider, slide the foot in, and stretch the other leg out. So your legs could be at 90 degrees or maybe a bit smaller. Just bring so this is right foot on the floor, right arm inside. Use the arm to push, turning away, but keep the back straight. So we don't want to lean back here. We want the shoulders above the hips. You might need to use your left hand for a bit of support, just look over the shoulder. 2 more deep breaths. And then turn forward, just switch switch sides, bring one leg in, other leg out, both sit bones on the floor. Use your arm inside the leg to turn, go over the shoulder. And then we'll already come to downward facing dog. So just bring your hands forward, step the feet back. You can bend and stretch the legs a few times. In the morning, it's always nicer to keep the feet a little bit wider and a little bend in the knees, just to give your lower back the break that it deserves in the morning. And then you can just step the feet forward behind the wrists. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up to the side and the hands together. And exhale, hands to the chest. So we'll bring the right arm up. You'll touch between the shoulder blades and bring the left hand to rest on the top of the elbow. Keep your feet wide, at least as wide as the hips, or even as wide as the mat. And now make a circle with the elbow. So you're going to make a circle, round, play around with the direction. And then come up and start to lean back just a little bit, so we know the chest is really lifting, and then pull the elbow over. So my right elbow is pointing to the left side. Press the back of the head into the hand. Stay in a side bend, just release the left arm. Maybe you can slide the hand down toward the knee. Inhale, stretch right arm up. Exhale, over to the right side. Inhale, bring both hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, relax the head. Inhale, come back up to standing, arms to the side, hands together. Exhale, hands to the chest. So the left side, you'll bring the left arm up, touch between the shoulder blades. Right hand holds the left elbow. Make some circles with the upper back. Try both directions just to see which helps you open up the shoulder and the rib cage the best way. Lean back, start to lean to the side. So to the side and back, keeping the chest forward, chin lifted. 5 deep breaths. Let go of the arms. Stay in the side bend. So now right hand comes toward the knee. You'll slide a little bit further down. Press the back of the head into the arm. Inhale, bring the left arm up. So now bending to the left side, right arm in the air. Again, bring the left arm up so the hands are together. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, bring the arms up all the way, hands together. Exhale, hands to the chest. So now, more dynamic. So inhale, bring the left arm over the head. Back through center. And again, bend to the left side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Now inhale, lift your head. and step the left foot back. So you keep the feet hip width apart, step the left foot back, bring the right foot forward. Bring the chest up and right arm again between the shoulder blades. So the gentler version will be one hand, a more intense version will be to bring the left hand up. Maybe if you have a strap at home or a belt, you can use that. We don't want to force the shoulders in the morning. And so here the hips are sliding forward and the head is lifting. You're looking at the ceiling. We have a stretch through the hips, upper back and shoulders, so almost whole body. And whether you have the left hand still in the back or if you're just letting it dangle here, you want to breathe into the ribs. So if your left hand is on the back, you can feel that with your hand. If your left hand is lower, you might need to really think more about expanding the rib cage with the breath. Last inhale. Exhale. We'll lower the arms, bring the hands behind the back. So now I'm interlacing the fingers, the arms are straight. And I'm going to lean back even more, opening the chest and shoulders. 5 deep breaths. Exhale, bring your hands forward. Tuck the back toes. So listening carefully. Lift the knee. You're going to shift your weight onto your right foot. Tap. Left foot to the right ankle. Step back. So 5 times. Tap and stay really low on your hip. And back. 3, 4, 5. Come up, warrior 2. Just the feet. Relax the shoulders. Imagine you'll reach out to the sides of the wall. Keep the deep bend in the right knee. One breath. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. And exhale, bring your hands forward. Just step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Maybe you want to hold the toes with the middle and index finger and really pull yourself to the legs. Maybe you want to hold the elbows. Whether you're in an active or a passive stretch, relax the back of the neck. And then release the feet. Inhale, come all the way up, hands together. Exhale, hands to the chest. So now starting to, with the side bend to the left. Inhale, bring your right arm up, slide your left hand down the knee. Over to the right side. Last breath, inhale, arms up together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your head. And now the right foot back. Same on the left side. Move the feet forward if you like. Bring the left hand up between the shoulder blades. If we are working with one arm, you'll just rest the fingertips on the shoulder blades and lean back. So we're already stretching the shoulder just by lifting the chin. If you want to add the bottom arm, that would be a little bit stronger. You don't necessarily need to bring your hands together, okay? Especially if the shoulders are stiffer in the morning. We're holding for almost 1 minute, and you're focusing the breath in the rib cage. Feeling the ribs expand to the side, to the front, and back. Few more deep breaths. Bring the hands behind the body, arms are straight, interlace the fingers, pull the fists toward the mat, and really open the chest and shoulders. 5 deep breaths. Exhale, bring your hands forward. So hands on the mat, your weight is in the left foot. You're going to pick up the right knee. So the knee is lifted, tapping right toes against the left ankle, and then stepping back. So again, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back, warrior 2. Bring your right arm up first, adjust the feet, either to angle the back foot in, slide the left knee forward, extend through the arms, keeping the shoulders soft. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, bring the hands forward again, step to the top of the mat, and we'll pause in the forward fold. Your feet as wide as the hips. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Relaxing the back of the neck. Inhale, bring your arms up all the way, hands together. Exhale, hands to the chest. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale, bring the arms up, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, step both feet back. So you're in a plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Usually you can push into your toes and bring the shoulders forward a bit more than you think. Press with the hands so you round the upper back. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop the right knee. Slide the left foot back so it's behind the foot. So right hand under the shoulder. Inhale, bring your left arm up. And if it's okay for your shoulder, bring the arm forward in front of you and then really arch the back. So now you can look under the arm, opening the side body. Exhale, bring your hand to the floor. So both knees can rest. We'll do 1 push-up. So press your hands into the floor and back up. And then stretch the right foot back behind the left. Inhale, right arm up. So option 1, stay here, and option 2, find a little back bend in the pose. And bringing the hand behind the body, pressing the hip forward. Exhale, bring your hand and knee to the floor. Now lower all the way down. rest your chin on your hands. Bring the feet up, heels together. Knees can be a little bit wider. And now squeezing the heels together about 10 times, little pulses. Try to lift the knees from the floor. And then relax the feet. Come back to child's pose. Any variation that you like. So you know what's best for your shoulders. Rest the head on the floor. Inhale, lift your head. Just slide your right foot forward. So we're in the deer pose. You're on the outside of the right hip, inside of the left leg. Maybe I'm going to slide the left knee a little bit further forward today. So you're going to walk the hands forward. Right hand will stay forward and you'll come into a twist. So the left arm is sliding through. Maybe you can bring the head down. Maybe not, actually. So you'll just see where you're at. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, come up. Walk your hands back just a little bit. Bring the hands to the chest. And now twist the other way. So your right elbow resting on the foot. Maybe you can bring your shoulder down. If you're here, you're pressing the elbow into the foot, turning the shoulders. Inhale, come up. And now we'll stay in the forward fold. So some of you can just bring the shoulders straight forward here. Some of you might want to come into the full pigeon pose. So maybe bring the knee under, sliding the foot closer to you. And wherever you are, keep the front body long here. I mean, it's nice to rest the head on the floor, but we never want to collapse to the chest and shoulders, especially after we spend so long warming them up. 10 deep breaths. And now, if you're in the full pigeon pose, you'll have to come back to the left leg bent. Stretch the right foot forward. So the legs, they're sort of at 90 degrees, but you're actually going to adjust the hips to look toward the side of the mat. So you're going to slide the foot forward, maybe pull this foot in a bit so that it's still inside of the leg on the floor, and now find a side bend. So I'm reaching toward the foot. If the shoulder is an issue, you'll just wrap the hand behind the back. So that's a little bit easier for the neck and shoulders. Also neck issue, you might want to wrap the arm. And if you don't have a concern for the shoulder, you're reaching up and over. But here you need to really pay attention to lift the shoulder. It's easy to collapse in this pose. You want to keep the left arm active and reaching over. 5 deep breaths. Inhale to come up. Swing feet forward, in between sides, the boat pose. Bring the feet in. Hold the back of the knee. Lift the chest. Option 1 here. Option 2, straightening the arms and legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower the feet. Just come to the left side. So inside of the right leg on the floor, outside of the right hip, left hip. Walking the arms forward. Left arm straight ahead. Right arm coming through. So you'll just see where you land here. You might end up a bit suspended. Eventually you can bring the head down. So there's a bit of roundness in the spine here. 5 deep breaths. Inhale to come up. Twist the other way, hands to the chest. Hook left elbow to the left foot. Twist, pressing right hand into the left. Again, inhale, come up. And now your choice, deer pose or the full pigeon pose. Bringing the right leg under, wherever you are, keeping the front body straight, right? So the breath is moving through the front of the body more than the back of the body, so this is an important area to keep space in for the breath. So our practice is more about breathing than about moving. Few more deep breaths. If you're in the pigeon pose, you're going to roll onto the hip again, bring the right knee so it points to the side. So now left foot is forward, and you'll probably need to adjust the hips a bit. So the hips turn a little bit toward the side of the mat, but it's especially the shoulders, right? The shoulders turn more than the hips here. So the left hand is reaching toward the foot. Maybe you're wrapping the right arm here. It's easier to hold the shoulder back with the arm behind your back. Maybe you're reaching up and over, coming into a deeper side bend. Pay attention to the top shoulder here. 5 deep breaths. Inhale to come up. Again, both feet forward. Second time, both toes. And if you have the knees bent, just make sure that the feet are on the same level as the knees, so the shin bones are parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just roll onto your back, bring the knees in. And then reach inside the knees, catch the feet, bring the soles of the feet together. Push the knees away from your face. So it's like we're in the seated butterfly, but you'll notice here it's easier on your back, right? We have the back supported by the floor, so the back is perfectly straight, and then we can isolate the stretch in the hips. Few more deep breaths. Bring the knees to happy baby. So keep the tailbone on the floor, just rock back, bottom of the feet face the ceiling. And then let go of the feet, bring the feet to the floor. Before Shavasana, just rock the knees side to side. Maybe drop the inside of one knee to the floor at a time. And then find a resting position. Could be the Supta Baddha Konasana, could be with the legs supported on a bolster or blocks, and maybe you just rest the legs in a classic Shavasana, the feet as wide as your hips. Give yourself at least 1 moment, 1 minute just to rest, even if you have a busy day ahead. Enjoying the feeling of the stillness in the body. We have, just even from a short practice, extra space through the joints of the body will create lightness in the mind. Take a few really deep breaths to settle the body. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, relax the top of the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Allowing the body to relax, breath by breath, part by part. Let's stay here just a little bit longer. About 5 more deep breaths. return to a seated position and start with a few small motions in the body, moving the hands and feet and the elbows and the knees, and then giving yourself a stretch on the back. Pull the knees up, roll over to the side, and return to a comfortable seated position. One foot in front of the other, hands to the center of the chest. Just honoring the choice you made to give yourself some time this morning. Some nurturing for yourself that you'll be able to connect to at other points in the day. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.